Hey, hi everyone. Welcome to Isalla's Power Platform Architect Podcast, the show built for architects and tech leads who are deep into work. Every week, I bring you one tip, not a tutorial, not a walkthrough, a real architectural insight drawn from real engagements. The kind of thing that saves you from a 3 a.m. support call or a scope creep. So, if you are building enterprise solutions on Power Platform Dataverse, which includes Canvas app, model driven app, Power Automate, Copilot Studio, or Power BI, then this show is really for you. Let's get into it. Hey, hi everyone. Welcome to Isalla's Power Platform Architect Podcast, the show built for architects and tech leads who are deep into work. Every week, I bring you one tip, not a tutorial, not a walkthrough, a real architectural insight drawn from real engagements. The kind of thing that saves you from a 3 a.m. support call or a scope creep. So, if you are building enterprise solutions on Power Platform Dataverse, which includes Canvas app, model driven app, Power Automate, Copilot Studio, or Power BI, then this show is really for you. Let's get into it. Solutions than any bad code has ever has. Today, we're talking about actual challenges when your user base goes to 10x overnight and what should have already done before that email has arrived. Here's what most architects underestimate. Power Platform doesn't degrade gracefully at scale. It falls off a cliff. Suppose a Canvas app that loads in 2 seconds for 50 users can grind to 4, 5, 6 for 5,000. Not because the app has changed, but because assumptions baked into it were never designed for that load. Three things break first almost every time. The first one is app on start. Every user who opens the app fires everything on the app start block. So if you are loading multiple lookup tables, calling connectors, preloading connections, multiply that by 5,000 concurrent openings on a Monday morning. That's not a performance issue in anymore. It's actually an outage. Non-delegable queries. So the second thing to note was that if a gallery filter you built with a search function, it pulls top 5,000 records to a client and filters locally. At 50 users with 200 records, that's invisible. At 5,000 users with 50,000 records, users are seeing incomplete data when you are getting support tickets that say app is missing things. And the third one, flow concurrency. A cloud flow triggered by a form submission runs fine when 10 people submit per hour. When 500 people submit in the first hour of the global rollout, you hit Power Automate's concurrency limits and requests start queuing or failing silently. So now let's talk about fixes. So what do you do? These architectural moves that cost almost nothing to implement early and a fortune to forfeit later. Retrofit later. Move one. Kill app on start. Move everything on visible to on visible. Stop front loading the data at app launch. Load data on user's first screen on visible property. And only the data that screen actually needs. Use named formulas wherever possible. They are lazy, evaluated, meaning they only run when the value is actually needed. This alone can cut the time our initial load time by 40%. That's massive, right? Okay, now let's talk about 2. Index everything you filter. Go go into a database table settings and enable search indexing on every column that appears in a gallery filter, a view filter, or a fetch XML query. This is 5-minute task per table. The difference on the table with 1 lakh rows is measured in seconds per query, multiplied by every user, every page load, every second. Do it before go live and not after. And the third one, design flows for async from start. Stop building flows that make user wait. The pattern is simple. User submit flows and flow creates a record with status pending and returns immediately. A separate background flow that does the heavy processing and updates the status. App reflects the result when it is ready. Users get instant feedback. Your flow concurrency pressure drops dramatically and your solution survives the Monday morning rush. So here is the architect take. Scale is not a phase to concern. The decisions you make in a week of a build, how you load data, how you filter galleries, how you trigger the flows are the decisions that determine whether your solution survives at 10x growth. The architects who get called back are the ones whose solutions scale. Okay. So the architects who blamed are the ones who say we didn't design for that volume. Here is my rule of thumb for any solution that goes to production. Ask yourself, what happens if 10 times as many people use this tomorrow? If the answer makes you uncomfortable, fix it now because that email from project sponsor it is coming. It always comes. Okay, at the end. That's it for today. Three moves. Kill app on start, index your columns, go async to your flows. Simple, actionable, and kind of thing that separates from an architect from a builder. It was useful. Share it with someone who is about to hit go live. They will thank you later. See you next week.